All right, let's talk about adding fractions with a TI-84 plus calculator. And this is pretty much the same for TI-83, 84, anything like that. It doesn't have to be a plus. These calculators are pretty similar. So you can add fractions on this. So first of all, you want to turn it on. And then I would type it in like this with the parentheses. So they have parentheses. I would do 3 divided by 8. So 3 divided by 8 plus, and then in parentheses, 5 divided by 7, like that. And then hit enter. Now it is going to give you a decimal number, but if you'll come over here to math, and that very first one says fraction, so you want to hit enter, and it's like it's saying, hey, do you want to change the answer to a fraction? The answer is yes, so you hit enter again, and it will convert it and reduce it. So that's 61 over 56. So 61 over 56. So this is one of the cool features of this Texas Instrument calculator, is that it will add fractions and then convert the decimal. So that's pretty neat. So it'll do a lot of different things. So you can add fractions, you can subtract fractions, you could even multiply. I'm finding more and more that students, this has probably been always true, but we just haven't always had the technology to fix it. But I'm finding more and more that students don't have trouble so much with algebra or geometry. It's all of the numerical manipulation, adding fractions, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, decimals, fractions, numbers, that sort of thing, just number sense. And so, we've got to work on that. So I think ideally we should strengthen 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th grades and really work on these things. But if you're at the high school level, it's almost too late to fix that and do everything else that you're doing. Personally, if I were the parent of such a student, I would double down and really work on those things at night. But I realize every parent doesn't care that much, and then those who do might not even know what to do to fix it. So anyway, so these are some things that you could do. So I'm advising to those people who don't know how to fix it, don't have the time to fix it, whatever, really work on using the calculator well. So every once in a while you'll have a teacher that doesn't let you use the calculator, but usually that's in the honors classes. And I think their expectation is right. They're expecting those kids to be pretty good at math, and so, they don't let them use a calculator for that reason. But almost everybody else does let you use a calculator. So whether it's this calculator or some other calculator, learn how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions and integers and that sort of thing with it. Let's do another example. Here's another problem that I see a lot of issues with. Let's say you have a fraction like this, and then it's being multiplied times a whole number like this. So let's do this on the calculator. So again, I would use parentheses and I would use the negative button. So on this calculator, it actually has a negative button. It's not just subtraction. So negative 4 divided by 5 in parentheses, and then I'm saying times 6. And so if you do that and hit enter, it's going to give you negative 4.8, but you hit math and the fraction, enter and enter, and it tells you it's negative 24 over 5. Well, once you get good at this, one of the benefits of doing this on a calculator is hopefully you begin to see, okay, wait a minute here. Could I have done this without a calculator? Well, absolutely, because when you multiply a fraction times an integer value or a whole number like this, you just multiply negative 4 times 6 and get negative 24, and the 5 is on the bottom because this is really 6 over 1. And when you multiply, you're multiplying straight across, and you don't have to find a least common denominator. So that's why this is negative 24/5. One of the benefits, like I say, of a calculator is that you do learn in the process. So in the process of using the calculator, you learn some things. Anyway, hope this helps. This is TI-84 Plus. You can do the same thing on other calculators, like on this calculator, TI-30, which is a whole lot cheaper, doesn't have graphing capabilities, but you could do the same kind of thing on that. So look for some videos on that. See ya.